Kia ora whānau, welcome to my channel Tarot by Amber Sun, ko Amber Toko Ingoa. My name is Amber and I'm going to be doing a collective message because it's the full moon and I feel like doing a collective reading. So let's get into it. These are general, so they won't, the storylines in these readings will not resonate for everybody, right? Because they are specifics, but if it does resonate for you, feel free to like, comment, subscribe to support my mahi. Let's get into it. I think I'm just gonna go like one card at a time and see what happens. So the first card out is the Three of Wands. Fire energy, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. See the ram head here, Aries. This fiery energy behind the Three of Wands kind of matches the vibe here with this flower. And the orange, the yellow candle. I don't know if that has anything to do. So orange is the sacral chakra, which is where our creativity lies. So this is a creative energy coming through. A burst of inspiration, inspired thought towards a future goal. So I feel like the collective at this time closing up and wrapping out the end of the year, I feel like there's a collective energy or a collective surge happening where we're looking at or having inspired thought, inspired feeling and emotion towards future goals, towards the next step, towards the next endeavors, what I want to say. But it's, coming from the sacral chakra, which is that seat, and now, so it sits below the belly button, and it's where our creativity lies, but it's also sexual energy. And I feel like there's a pull happening in the collective, like something is pulling at you, and the direction that you need to take, or the goal, or the step, or the movement, or the location, or the place, or the job, or the relationship. There's something that's pulling at you from the sacral chakra. But it's also, it's like a fire's been lit inside and you're kind of being pulled towards that direction. And it's not like a logical thing that you think about per se. It is more about just having that inner drive or that inner inspiration towards it. So a lot of us are getting inspired thought at this time. And with the full moon that may be coming into, like, over the next few days, you may be starting to feel pulled in a certain direction, like this is the right direction to take, and it's not necessarily something that you have a logical thought process towards. It may just be like a really strong hunch, a really strong magnetic pull. You may read something, you may be having a conversation with someone, an opportunity may present itself, and you just suddenly get this overwhelming sense of like pull, like a burning desire. And then we have the Empress, and I feel like this is a nurturing energy, right? So this pull, like a magnet, is actually, it's leading you in the right direction. It's leading you in the direction of where you're going to have the most growth and the most abundance and the most nurturing. It's going to nurture you in ways that you may not have even realized, I feel. Because it's not quite clear. It's just an instinct. That's the word, instinct. It's an instinctive knowing in a certain direction. And you'll feel this. I feel like it's collective energy for over the next week, maybe even strongly over the next couple of days, okay? And with the Empress here, she is, she's total abundance. When we're sitting in our Empress energy, it's divine feminine. So again, it is about right, yes. So this opportunity or this magnetic pull is coming to you and pulling at you. So with the Empress, she attracts, right? She does not go out and try to get what it is that she wants, because by sitting in her power and taking care of herself and nurturing herself, she attracts that to her. What am I saying? I'm feeling quite jumbled, like I'm not able to get the right words out, but let's keep going. There's probably just blockages. She attracts to her that which she wants to manifest, right? So I guess the collective message with this full moon energy is, with this inspired instinctive pull like a magnet, you are currently in the energy of being able to attract to you at this time that resonates or aligns with you. So the right job opportunity will present itself. Like I said, if you're having a conversation with someone and it's, an idea or an inspired thought suddenly, pulls at you, I think you're actually, that is a very clear sign for collective that you're actually pulling it to you. So you're like a magnet, you're pulling to you what it is that aligns with you, your purpose. And you'll be feeling quite connected with your sacral chakra. And that's kind of how you can recognize that someone or something or an opportunity is the right direction for you. And I feel like this energy is opening up, but it's more for you to recognize, because you're actually she's sitting, right? She's not taking action. But you'll be able to decipher, that's probably the better word, decipher what is right, what the right direction is for you, what the right choice. So it may be about just being, I think, or feel that collective, it's about being in that Empress energy, which is nurturing, right? It's the receptive energy. It's the energy of knowing, feeling that everything you need, or everything that everything that you need to take care of yourself first will come to you. And I know with, if we are very much connected with our masculine energy, that action orientated energy, to that inspired thought to go out and get or find what is the right direction, what is the right option, that can get in the way of us manifesting more clearly, more faster, more easier. Yeah. So it's sitting in that energy of nurturing yourself, putting down the shield. I feel like a lot of us and needing to put down our guard, because a lot of us are being energetically pulled to put up our boundaries at this time. But the message is to put your shield down, collective, put your boundaries, not boundaries, but your guards down. Sometimes when we put up our guards in order to protect ourselves, we block out opportunities from coming to us. But there's opportunities for growth coming. But it's being able to really tune in and connect with our instincts and what instinctively pulls us in that direction. Wow, okay. So now this storyline is changing because we have the Emperor. We have divine counterparts. So now we see the Empress and the Emperor, divine masculine, divine feminine. So this is now becoming a partnership reading, twin flame, soulmate, divine counterparts, right? And I'm just seeing, you know, how they've come out. So the Empress came out first and then the Emperor. And so these two are looking directly at each other. Can you see that? So this is a strong connection. And there's something about the full moon at this time that is bringing, like magnets, like I had said, there's like a magnetic draw or a magnetic pull towards each other at this time. And now I feel like the sacral chakra, sexual, creative energy, the instinct, there's a strong pull at this time between these two. And I think a lot of collective, now we're on a specific storyline, you'll be feeling that pull, that energetic pull towards your divine counterpart, your person, right? So we had two cards come out with the Emperor. It was the Emperor and the Star, but I want to go into the Star shortly after I kind of download more from this. So I mentioned about these shields. Notice how both of these shields have been placed down on the ground. So there's a clear message here for you, collective. If you're in a twin flame, soulmate connection, this could be a marriage, relationship, partnership, but this is a high level connection. This is a high level connection is what I want to say. So you'll know who this counterpart is that's turned up in this reading for you, your counterpart. Now these shields that are being placed down at their feet, this is about going with your instinct, right? Your gut, being magnetically drawn to each other. They're totally fixated on each other. The way that they're looking at each other, it's like they have eyes only for each other. But there's something about these shields being placed down on the ground. So this is barriers. This is blockages. This is our defenses, right? So we put up our defenses. We need a shield of armor around us when we feel threatened or unsafe in some way, or that we need to defend ourselves. So what I'm seeing here, and the message is very clear for collective, is to put down your armor, put down your shield, put down your blockages. This can be ego, because ego can be a block. Put down your defenses. So when I talk about defenses, a lot of us will carry defenses that we use because, and specifically from the past, right? So past hurts, past deception, past anywhere in your energetic field that you carry from the past, from past relationships, could be from childhood, but it's what we use to defend ourselves when we feel that we're in danger, or that we're going to be hurt, or that we're going to be you know, manipulated or taken advantage of. But the message is to put your shields down, collective, in this connection. Because the energy here is just too strong to deny that there is, I feel like there's work to be done within this connection. If you're resonating, there is actually a bigger plan. There's a bigger plan at hand. And the sooner you can put down these shields, the sooner the work, the real purpose of your connection can start to move. You can start to plan, okay? Because I mentioned about the Three of Wands being, we're closing out the year, wrapping up loose ends, wrapping up old cycles, wrapping up karmic cycles, old jobs, locations, relationships, whatever it may be. And there's a new, we're looking at what, you know, what planning for the next year or the next phase or the next step. And I just feel that there's a lot of work, there's work to be done within this connection, as you know, it's a long-term plan. It's a long-term plan, but it's also like divinely led. Okay, so with divine counterparts, you're chosen to come together in this lifetime to serve a purpose. And I feel like the energy right is here for this Empress and Emperor to put down their blockages, their guards, their past issues. That this is what you carry, each are carrying individually within themselves, okay? This isn't anything that they've created as a couple within their connection. This is something that because they each have one. So this is stuff that's been brought from your own personal journey. And the faster that this can happen, the faster there can be growth, and you can plan forward, but you can also start to do the work that is already being divinely planned out for you. So this is really beautiful, really gorgeous, really strong message. And I see the lamb here with the Emperor. So the lamb is representing like innocence. And there may also be sacrifices that need to be made from the divine masculine side. There may be, yeah, they may have to kind of sacrifice a few things before they get on this plan, all right? Because it's these two need to be on the, I think they're realizing that they need to be on the same program in order to start this divinely led work that has been laid out for them. And yeah, let's get some more cards. I just feel like, wow, such a strong message. I knew there was a reason I had to do a collective reading tonight. But that's pollen coming off the flower. I wonder what that means. Pollinating, spreading pollen. Some of you maybe, I'm just looking at it looks like a bird. I'm not sure what kind of bird that is, a pelican, but it's nurturing its babies, right? So some of you maybe your divine plan or divine, what's the word I'm looking for? Mission may be to pollinate, you know, fertility. But let's keep going. There's just so much attraction between them. The way that they're looking, I just want to show you this again, because this is intense. Close up, the way that they are looking at each other, it's like they know there's just so much intense chemistry or a pull, that soul pull, that instinct. They both know who they are to each other. They both are sitting in their own energy, and they're drawn like magnets. So I think that's beautiful. So something about that over the full moon, over this next couple of days, there may be an increase in like awareness around that, or you may feel that magnetic pull a lot stronger. And then we had the star come out with the Emperor. So this is, look at that. This is healing, okay? This is a divine relationship, connection. And it's being pulled because I feel like with the star, there's a lot of hope, there's a lot of freedom, there's a lot of healing, there's a lot of inspiration. When you two are together, there's inspired thought. It's like there's a certain sense of peace that you'll feel with your divine counterpart. And this peace is all-consuming. It is undeniable. And it's very healing. And I just see the star here. But then we also have this kind of star in the background. And then the star coming out of a cup. So this woman is pouring this cup. Again, I feel like some of you are divinely led to procreate in this connection, because I see these two stars here and then this little tiny stars coming out of the cup, right? The cup is the cup of healing, but she's also pouring a cup into the water. That's only for some of you, but some of you may also be divinely led to do some kind of healing, or do some kind of inspirational work. The star card is also about faith, okay? So a lot of you, it's almost like you're being divinely inspired, and your faith is leading you on to do this work, this plan, this mission. Excuse me, my dog's barking. Not sure what he's barking at. Maybe it's confirmation. Okay, so they're being divinely led on this higher mission. So this is a higher purpose. This is faith. This is inspiration. This is healing. This is peace. So they're being pulled by the star. And the star is about, I feel like it's also about helping others. So you'll be, once, like I said, there's work to be done. And so this work may revolve around healing or inspiring others in some way. And it may be that just this connection is such a healing and inspiring connection for you both. Let's get, I mean, I could just leave the reading here, really. But I'll grab one more. What are we on? 23 minutes. Yeah, I think we'll just grab one more. Tell us more about this connection and why the star card is here. You actually feel, when you're with this counterpart, you know it's divine because you'll feel it. I'm just getting the feeling of like restored health. Like when you're with them, you feel like your health is being restored, you know, like mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually. What have we got? 8 of Cups. Nice. Okay, so to finish off the reading, I talked about placing the shield down, or the barriers. This connection is also about healing the past, because the 8 of Cups is about turning your back on emotional disappointment or baggage from the past. And I think with these two putting down their shields, putting down, placing down, and being vulnerable and really accepting the connection for what it is, it creates this healing, inspired healing to walk away from any past emotional baggage that they've carried from previous, it could be previous lifetimes or just previous relationships, or like I said, childhood wounds, things that from the past that they've carried each individually in their own life journey. Okay, so when they come together, this is about healing the past, placing because there is with the Eight of Cups, there is no room. You know, it's about walking away from past disappointments, past cups of disappointment, of, you know, but it's what they've each brought and carried into this connection individually on their own journey from their, that they've gathered from their own experiences. And I think that's a really beautiful message here, because, and the reason why this needs to be done, for each to place their shield down, is because there's work to be done. Okay, there's a divine plan that needs to, the work needs to start soon, and that requires planning. So I hope someone was able to get a message from this collective reading, and yeah, I'm glad I did it. So I'll leave it there. Or should I get an oracle card? Why not? I'm just going to go for an oracle card. What are we on? 27 minutes. Let's get an oracle card. Really beautiful messages though. Very clear too. How do you get rid of the old baggage that you hold on to? You detach and you walk away. You see it for what it is, and you turn your back on it, and you keep moving forward. Because it is what's holding them back. And it's hard to put down your defenses, you know. But I see that happening here. It's beautiful energy. Okay, oracle card. We have enchantment. Oh, it's cute. Kind of reminds me of the hermit card. This cat is lit up in a lantern, and this woman is looking at it, and it's kind of lighting up. It's cute. I want to see the message. I just got this oracle deck the other day, so I haven't had a chance to really have a look at it, but what is it? 15 enchantments. Okay, so cast the spell that only you can weave. Your intention is supported by the universe. True magic is effortless. Allow the beauty of the world to seduce you back to your authentic self. The true self surfaces as you shed the false layers assigned to you. False layers, the shield. Cultivate the inner light thriving inside of you, and do not fear sharing your gifts with the world. Star card. The answer was in you all along. Make magic and tend to the sacred fire of the soul. Sacred fire of the soul. Sacral chakra. The instinct. Weave enchantment with every gesture. Allow the universe to support and encourage your every move. Shine like a beacon for those who have lost their way. And this is the work that I feel like you'll be doing with your counterpart. Shining that light, being the star, being the inspiration for others. Dream the world into existence the way the world has dreamt you. Nothing is an accident. Allow the magic of the cat to envelop you. You are the cat and the cat is you. There is no difference. All things are interconnected. This is the secret of all magic. Yeah, so that's this divine counterpart, this couple. So, so beautiful. I'm going to leave the reading. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you again next time. Ka kite anō.